from Good Housekeeping. Yes, that seal of approval, but maybe you've seen like the front covers of their magazines, and they're always these beautiful, delicious desserts served out of like a bundt pan, well, also known as a fluted pan. Well, what we've got today is our cast aluminum fluted pan. Nick, you can bring it on in. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. It's so cool because yes, you get the seal of approval from Good Housekeeping. Thanks, Nick. Yep. All right, Nick's helping us out today. I'm also going to be asking him the question of the day. So Nick, get ready. What you keep stocked in your freezer? I'm curious. He's like, it's only ice cream. We've got a few different colors on QVC.com. The color is just on the exterior. Everything on the inside is non-stick. So you get that perfect release with a bundt cake, right? Or whatever you're serving up. We've got some really good ideas that you could use this too. Here is the red. We also have it available for you in which is the chili. Yeah, this is chili. It also matches my shirt. And then we also have a blueberry. I'll show you that on QVC.com as well. Beautiful and like a classic farmhouse kitchen. I also think some of you that infuse it like that southern blue in your color palette in your kitchen, this would be really pretty. And then a beautiful sage, nice, soft, $28 to get this 9.5-inch pan home. Now it was on within the kitchen with Mary a little bit earlier today. It was in the kitchen with Mary with Julia. And it was really popular. A chance. How many were already sold? Did you give me a number? Oh, over 200. Already picked these up. And when you see what our chef, Rochelle Palmero, can do with this, she's a trained chef. Rochelle gives us so many fun ways. It's not just about a bundt cake anymore. It is a beautiful way to serve up and to prepare some of your favorite dishes. K51653 is going to be your item number on our fluted pan. Think of this, yes, like a bundt pan, but there's lots of different ways to use this for $28. Give us a call too to place your order, 1-800-500-7590. Rochelle, I'm so excited to welcome you in to serve it. My name is Allie. We're going to have a lot of fun together because this pan, I think, really encompasses taking something that can be very simple, very everyday, and now making a beautiful presentation.
Hi, Allie. Thanks again for having me. You're absolutely right. This is a bundt pan, and when you want to make something delicious, you want it to come out, something beautiful, it has to come out of your bundt pan, right? So we said, you know what, let's make sure that it has the best nonstick coating because that's going to be key in baking. So we did. We put that 4 layers of nonstick coating. And this is, you're right, it's the Good Housekeeping brand. So Good Housekeeping has looked at millions and thousands probably of bundt pans, and they came down and they kind of basically distilled all their intel into this pan. And look at that. When I take that out, there's nothing in there. There's absolutely zero crumbs, zero things stuck to that pan. It all comes right here. So when you see, I just unmolded your holiday stuffing. Imagine having that for Thanksgiving and serving it that way. I mean, how much fun would that be? So
well, because let's be honest, the colors of stuffing are not necessarily that beautiful, right? It's a lot of neutrals. But when you put it in I mean, we know stuffing or dressing, however you call it, it tastes amazing. It is my favorite dish on the holiday table. But what a beautiful way, or what about some of your cakes? Listen, with 3 different colors, and I can see, Rochelle, you have that gorgeous sage right there with you. I've got the chili, and then there is a beautiful blueberry, which I think of like this kind of southern kitchen using farmhouse chic, you know, all those very popular blues and decor. That's a really pretty color. But there's a lot of really fun ways. I mean, you could even make a cake out of a box and put it in here. Now it's decadent.
Absolutely. You know, one of the first things I remember growing up as a little girl was my grandmother's chocolate cake from a box. Her special thing was she would add chocolate chips to it. Ooh. And then she would dust it with powdered sugar. And I just love that cake. And I still remember that cake. She still makes it. She's 98 years old, Allie, and she still makes that cake. So, you know what? Anybody can do it. It's just, you know, having the right pan. A lot of times you might think, oh, you know, my baking's not so good. You know, my cakes stick. I'm having trouble. I'm not a great baker. You know what? A lot of times it's not you. It's the bakeware. So this, you know, yeah, we want the best thing for you. And so when Good Housekeeping comes up with a product, they actually have that seal so that you know that what it says it's going to do is guaranteed to do. So if you're looking for a fluted 2-pan, a bundt pan, and you're just not sure which one to get, because there's a lot out there, right? We've done all the research for you. We've looked at everything. We've said, how do we make this the best? And we put it all into this one product, and then that's what you have. So you get
Rochelle,
things
when
like,
you said it's not you, it's the tools. Like I just had a moment. I felt like I was in therapy for a minute. It's not you, it's the tools. You know, for a long time, I kept baking at an arm's length away. I love to cook. I love to cook Cajun food, specifically going back to my Cajun roots. But the baking, I thought, ooh, I don't know if I could do that. The last couple years, I jumped on board because it's about having the right tools like Good Housekeeping. You can take very simple box mixes, or even if you have your own recipes that you want to use, making that beautiful presentation. I love to make cakes, but I haven't quite mastered decorating them. This is a beautiful way to do it. But think about this, it's stuffing as well, and lots of other ways that you can present a beautiful dish for $28. Sage has been very popular. I've got the chili, it's a little spicy. In the chili. And then we also have it available in the blueberry. That's what you're seeing Rochelle have in her kitchen right now. There's your blueberry. And then take a look too at the sage. Okay, Rochelle, as you're placing your orders, it's K51653. I love all your ideas. What did you just pull out of that blueberry pan?
This is a pasta bake, okay? So when you have leftover pasta from the night before and you want to save it, what you do is you just put it in your little butt pan, save it in the refrigerator, and then pop the whole thing in the oven, and this is what you get. I mean, this was just another one of those things that we did as a kid growing up, where we would bake that pasta. And look at how fun the shape is like that. So then you can bring it to the table. Now you've got even portions that you can kind of, you know, serve out. And look at that, nothing sticks. Look at the pan too, like all the yummy deliciousness, but look at that pan. There's nothing that's going to stick to that pan, even that pasta, and you know, even that baked on sauce, that's not going to stick. Everything is going to come right out. So whether it's, you know, a sticky tomato sauce or a sticky bun sauce, or, you know, stuffing that's done crunchiness, is not going to
pudding
stick.
right
So,
inside. I make a bourbon bread pudding for Christmas. It is, I don't mean to brag, but I look forward to it it's so good. I'll post a recipe and show you how I make it sometime. But $28 to get this pan home, you've now changed the way you're presenting some of the recipes that you might already know how to make, or just grabbing a box from the grocery store and have a beautiful presentation. I challenge you, get this pan home. Grab your favorite, whether it's chocolate cake or white cake, put some chocolate chips in it, drizzle with powdered sugar. You now have an impressive dessert that feels so special and decadent and should be enjoyed, and you don't have to be a cake master to be able to do it, or a trained chef. It's about having the right tools, like tools from Good Housekeeping. So make your choice on your color, whether it is the chili red. We also have blueberry, which I'll show you here in just a second. Oh, like a blueberry pound cake in this with a lemon zest.
ooh, yes.
We need to make that
That would
sometime.
be
And then there's the
amazing.
sage.
Oh, yeah.
Rochelle, I'm gonna put in a request. You are a delight. Next time we need to do like a full hour of Good Housekeeping products together. Thank you so much for helping to develop great items like this with the Good Housekeeping team.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me, Allie. It's been fun.
Have a good evening. All right, well, now that we've got a beautifully decorated dessert or side dish, so the question of the day that we're chatting about